can't actually ever like do anything when it jumps. Its airspeed is just so bad, and its ground speed is kind of terrible too. So DK can super exploit Kirby's lack of air mobility, and also can use his disjointed hitboxes on the ground to just poke at Kirby. Kirby can't really do too much about that. I said that DK loses when you don't hit buttons. Well, Kirby, he doesn't have the greatest buttons to hit.
It's a miracle that some players can get as far as they do with a character like this. And okay, speaking of how miracles, Nalga's just dead. Got caught a little bit slipping there at that kind of off-stage game, and that's just a gone DK immediately.
I love JeJaJeJa. JeJaJeJa is such a player where you have to watch every single second of the match. If you blink, you might lose a stock. And already, just coming out of the bats, like, I'm gonna down air him, and he gets it right away.
It's a fun opener for sure, keeping people on their toes, keeping the commentators on their toes for sure. And Nalga's finally finding some footing, getting the ability to fight back just a little bit, scrapping with JeJaJeJa. But even then, Kirby can be devastating if you're not prepared.
Up B doing some good damage though, and this is at a percentage where there is no ding dong here. So it's just a matter of, can I land a smash attack, and Nalga does it.
Two stocks apiece now, a little bit of the deficit in terms of percentage on Nalga. But hey, at the same time, after kind of just immediately dropping that first stock, it's a little bit comebackable here for sure. And I like that higher up B to kind of catch JeJaJeJa spacing off guard and getting the hits on, because otherwise JeJaJeJa was prepared for Nalga to go a little bit lower and would have been punished for that. So I like the awareness.
Okay, don't you throw hands at me. You want to go ahead and toss them kicks out? I'm going to go ahead and bury you for it. Do not touch me, sir. A great match by JeJaJeJa, though, to immediately get out of that. Now going for a bit of a greedy option.
That clanked dash attack and down smash. And that clap looked so funny. It looked like they sped up Kirby's recovery because it was a spike, or Kirby's fall with that stone. But even then, fun interactions all around in this game, Scabs.
This has just been an absolute brawl. Both players just tossing out hitboxes left and right. Not too much passivity or camping going on here. These two are out for blood. That would have broken shield, that giant punch too. JeJaJeJa trying for the edge guard, but great spacing by Nalga. Only the arms clanking with that stone right there.
I like just the haymakers and wild punch. Is that actually going to do the trick? Yes, Kirby is light, and with max rage, it does the trick. The grounded spinning Kong from center stage is the name of the game, but a quick drag down to forward tilt does the trick for JeJaJeJa, so one stock each.
And now we're at the point where who gets the strong combo first. JeJaJeJa looks to start it up, but great up B. Aerial spinning Kong may be a little bit vulnerable, but it is a decent combo breaker when you have no other options, and DK has no other options.
Not a lot of them, for sure, in disadvantage. But despite that, DK hits a button a few times, and it really evens it up versus Kirby. So, except unlike Kirby, DK is not in kill percentage right now. Although with a forward smash or a down smash at ledge, could be close. Oh, I like that. Stops the jabs to get the grab.
Down throw trying for the up air conversion, and no, instead gets the back air, baits out an aggressive option from Nalga. Nalga caught hitting a little bit of too many buttons there, and JeJaJeJa has the option to secure game one.
Nalga's just throwing out as many giant punches as they can. Just swinging with them that game.
Eventually, he's going to get one, and it's going to be like, yeah, I read that.
That's how players work. They do the same things repeatedly, and then once it's like if you play against a Cat and Falcon player and they just spam Falcon Punch, if they hit it once, they're gonna pop off. Like, yeah, did you see that? Like, I mean, through sheer numbers, eventually, yeah.
Exactly. That's one of those. You go ahead and toss out an option 7 times in a row. When it hits the 8th, you're like, yeah, I read that, man. What of it?
If at first you don't succeed, try again for sure. Looks like these two are going to be thinking about stages. If you were Nalga, where would you go versus a Kirby?
Probably Stadium, or I'd do Stadium or perhaps Yoshi's. Yoshi's you do have to deal with the Kirby up throw taking you to the top platform and killing you a bit early, but you get Ding Dong. So I mean, it's a matter of what type of a play style is this DK going to do? Are you trying to basically sit underneath the platform platform, play defensive, and ding dong someone, or are you going to just try to throw hands? And it looks like the answer is we're going to try to throw hands because this is not a stage that is conducive to ding dong someone off the top.
At the same time, those kind of walls near the ledges are going to stagnate some recoveries, give or take, depending on how Nalga wants to recover, or JeJaJa for that matter. So stuff to keep in mind here.
Look at Nalga. Nalga hits like 7 buttons while JeJaJa's just like hanging there, just like, yo, I'll wait you out, son.
And wanted a little bit of the cheese as well. So, no matter how good the Kirby player is, they will go for cheese.
Great armor option, though, by Nalga. I really like that. He's used that a couple times now, using the side B to land. JeJaJa, I've talked about Kirby's aerial mobility not being particularly great. Well, Nalga's found a way to abuse that by just using the side B whenever Kirby hard commits to an option.
I like that punish, actually, from Nalga. So, speaking of punish, just like the tilt on the forward smash there, getting a little bit of a pivot on it and putting some power behind it as well. Taking that stock. Oh, I like that from JeJaJa, getting the quick confirm to the down smash. And that's a quick way to even up the game.
Nalga does a really good job when he's behind. It feels like he hits buttons a little bit wild all the times, but he doesn't really like turn it up to 11 when he's like trapped in the corner or when he's down a stock. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of patient or even-minded play here. But instead, it looks like JeJaJeJa is stealing this power and is looking to go ahead and toss out some left hooks of his own.
I swear, nobody knows their neutral special better more than Kirby players who have stolen it from you.
True. That rock almost killed off the top. Good lord.
They both just throw respective giant punches after whiffing past each other entirely. So they both just throw them into blank space. You love to see it.
Just shadowboxing, man. Somebody's over there.
I don't know who, but someone. High percentages across the boards. Any good hit will do from both players. A little bit more than a back air needed from JeJaJa's side, though. That'll do it, though. Second time near that ledge.
And Nalga seems to favor like a lot of these smash attacks out of shield. I don't know if that's the best option, though. Great tech by JeJaJa. And he's just going to do this again, isn't he? He's just going to like stall him out at edge, basically, and force an option. This is the chillin' dude. You deserve this. This is the chillin' dude. Yeah, excuse me, the Chudat special. NDVA knows. We've been traumatized by this.
We have dealt with planking for many years across many Smash games, and we will not have it. Not today, JeJaJa, not today.
He teched it the first time. Like, I'm mad. He knew that it was coming, and he's like, I'm a DI in and tech it. He got it once, but he did not get it the second time. That up smash, look at the combo by JeJaJa. Build your own with these up air strings.
Oh, and unfortunately, Nalga ran into that one. The prediction from JeJaJeJa to come out on top there. My goodness, the power behind this pink puffball is immaculate. Canonically slays gods in their home game and canonically moves on through the loser's bracket in tonight's tournament.
And really good job by JeJaJa just understanding what Nalga was trying to do. We saw a lot of time where Nalga liked to approach JeJaJa from above and use berries or slaps just to try to go ahead and pressure Kirby's shield a little bit safely. But the problem is that if you have a disjoint, you can challenge both of those moves. They're not particularly long on DK's side. I would have liked to have seen perhaps a little bit more back air from Nalga. You can go ahead and get 2 of those off in a short hop, and one of them hits low enough to hit Kirby. But instead, jumps on top. JeJaJa understood that that is something he had been doing before and has the up smash charged and ready.
So, good stuff from both of them there, but of course, everyone's favorite JeJaJa. We'll get to move